jumping out in chicken nuts. Couldn't
knocking on every door tonight.
So it's Delaware plays.
Oh wait, sorry. No, who's on?
We're at UNCW at Charlotte, so they'll probably split. So they'll be. Well, that was if we lose. Okay. Thank you.
We good?
Check focus. Is it better?
Good. All right. So we're joined here by Coach Hedda Salmon and Aaron Sweeney. Hedda today, 15 points, 3 from 3 from long range, and Aaron Sweeney 6 points, 2 rebounds, and her senior day. So we're going to open up a from statement from Coach. We'll do then questions for players and then questions for Coach.
You know, just really excited for this group, especially these two right next to me, just to win this game and to win senior day. And I think just to see this team play the way they're playing, especially at this point in the season, just really proud of the overall effort. You have 3 of your seniors in double figures, and then everyone contributing in one way or another. That's what you want at this point in the season. You especially want with your seniors on the team. So just really happy with this final win at home before we hit the road, because we have 2 tough road games. So this is really crucial for us. So just really proud of this group and proud of the way they came back, especially after Friday night's disappointment here. I think that was just a sign of what this team's about when they're focused and stay playing for each other, which I think they totally did today. The outcome was successful for us.
Questions for the players?
Sweens, you got the start today, first career start. When you found out you were starting today, what was the reaction?
It's just I was happy about it. Like last time at the DAC, I was excited, and just wanted to leave it all on the floor. Know it's the last time here. Just take in every moment, and yeah.
And you set the tone early. You got had a layup. You hit a big 3 as well. I mean, how good did that feel to be able to contribute offensively on senior day and get a win?
Yeah, it felt really nice. I know my teammates were working hard to get me open and stuff, and they were all contributing too. So I was really happy to be a part of that. And I thought everyone played so hard, and it was just a great team win overall.
Hedda, you set the tone, got the first 5 points, knocked down a 3. I think at that moment I realized that I think Hedda's feeling it today. Well, was that the feeling like right from the start that you just felt like this was going to be your day?
Yeah, so something that it really hit me hard, our strength coach, Erica, before she warmed us up today, she had mentioned there's some days like you really remember and you reflect on in your life, and she was like, your last home game in your college is one that you're never going to forget. And that kind of hit me hard in the moment, and I was like, oh my goodness. Like going into it, I hadn't really thought about it that much. But just from then, I wanted to set the intention and go out ready to go, get a win. We were hungry for a win, so really proud of this team and everybody.
And offensively, great game, 6 for 7, 3 threes, a career high there. But defensively, you had a tough assignment. Izuma inside and also Boone inside, some good interior players. So you guys held Campbell to 54 points and ultimately led you guys to the win. So talk about the defensive assignments for you against their tough interior players.
Yeah, going into the game, we knew that we were going to have to really work in the paint. That was something that we had talked about in our game plan, and we had to be really intentional about, especially playing our 2-3. We made adjustments to try to keep our bigger post player like in the paint on their post players, and I think we made that adjustment early on in the game. But it was physical, having to battle the whole time for the 30-second shot clock. They're really strong, great players, very skilled, so it was definitely a tall assignment, but I'm happy with how we performed against them.
And as Coach mentioned, Friday night, tough loss. Today, I'm sure the locker room was a lot different. What was the locker room like after you guys went down there after the win today?
It was electric, definitely. Getting that kind of win and on senior night, it was so amazing. And yeah, wouldn't have it any other way, so.
Any other questions for the players?
You guys finished the season with a winning record at home, which, correct me if I'm wrong, has been the case for the last few years. It's been a very strong environment for you guys. Talk a little bit about what the DAC and the environment that the crowd has meant to you guys these last few years.
So the DAC always has great energy. It just feels like home. Like everyone always says, it just feels so homey here, and we love it. And everyone's family always comes with great energy and supports, and friends and past players like today come back and support, and it's just a great environment to play in every game.
I completely agree with Sweener, and we have our arena feels like really intimate, which is something that I loved. And when I first came on a visit, it was like, this is very cool. And then getting to play in it, it gets really loud, but we love that. And we have to use our hand signals when we're calling out plays and everything, but I wouldn't want it to be any different. And I'm so grateful for our fans and especially our families who come out to every game.
So we definitely enjoyed seeing you give Campbell a taste of their own medicine throughout. I would say, what do you want the younger ladies to take away from this moment like today?
I think the past couple weeks at practice, we've been like really focusing, and especially like with our assignments and our defense and stuff. So just knowing that when we do that in practice and we focus, that the outcome will go out in our favor, and we play tough with every team when we do that. So I think just knowing that when we focus in practice and we're really intentional about what we're doing, then we have a good result. So I think taking that.
I agree with Aaron. We had an amazing week this week in practice, like being very intentional with our offense and defensive assignments. And I just think the other thing is confidence. All of our younger players, they're ready to do what needs to be done, and they need to be confident in themselves because as coaches, I know they're confident in all of us, and as older players on the team, we're confident in everybody too.
Okay, for you seniors, how will you guys equip yourself for success for the next chapter of your life?
This is my 5th year at Drexel, which I'm extremely grateful for. I have my undergrad in education, so that's a career that I would be so passionate to pursue. I'm currently getting my graduate degree in sports coaching leadership, so coaching is another avenue that I see myself going down. So having 2 career paths coming out of Drexel is something that I'm really excited for and grateful.
I think being here has taught me so much about how to work as a team and work with other people and push through anything. And I'm going to be a nurse later in life, so I think that environment has done a lot to help me push through anything and just handle any situation with ease and confidence.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
That's just good job, guys.
Job.
Coach, you just had a Satman have probably the best game of her career, and you also got some other good senior contributions from players like Aaron Sweeney. I mean, it's pretty sweet probably to have the seniors contribute to a win on senior day. What's that like for you as a coach to see that on the floor?
I think you always think when you have your senior game, that's how it's going to end. You want to see them have their best game, have it at home, and the outcome be obviously a win for the group, and that's not always the case. So I've been here long enough. One of the things that's great about me being here for as long as I have been, I've been in these moments when that wasn't the case. So to have this happen today, it is really special, and to have obviously our seniors perform the way they did, that just goes to show. Like sometimes we always talk about the game that your experience takes over, and I think you saw that today with that group.
And another senior, grad student, Brooke Mullen, tough first half. Picked up 2 personal fouls, missed basically the entire second quarter, and that's when Campbell made that run. She didn't score in the first half, and she ends up with 12 points, hit some big shots, comes up with some big stops, and just great response. And in fact, her plus minus was plus 16, by far the best in the game. Talk about her response coming out of the break, not really affecting the game in the first half, and having that second half that she did.
I mean, I think one thing when you watch us play and you see Brooke on the floor for us, she continues to be this person who, if she's not taking the shot, she's involved with facilitating and making that happen. And then on the defensive end, she does so many great things for us. And I think, I said to her, I hope you liked your little break, at the half, because I said, we need you back on the floor. And I think she stayed disciplined, stayed true to what she does, and, hit a couple big shots, especially when we needed them to. And that's something for her. It's conversations we've had. Those are expectations. Like, I want you to take those shots. I want you to feel like you can do that, and continue to lead. I think that's the number one thing. Lead that team, and she certainly did a great job in the second half with this group.
This was kind of a very uniquely important game because you have senior day. You're coming off that tough loss on Friday. You wonder how the team responds, and obviously Campbell right there in the standings. You now own the tiebreaker over them, right in the middle of the pack. I mean, to win a game like today, not just for senior day, but for the impact going forward, how great is that for the team to respond after a tough loss like that on Friday?
It's really great because as a coach, you don't know what's going to happen. You know you're playing a very tough opponent. And we followed Campbell all season, and we were only going to face them once, so we knew this game was really important. And to be at home, it was our our best shot to take this team and win. And I think that just goes to show the resilience of this team, because I think we've had so many different ups and downs with the season with different ways. And I think today it very easily could have been a game that we lose because just the way the team plays. So I'm really proud because I don't even know if our team knows, hopefully they do know, that this was a tie-break game for us. So it could be really crucial as we head into the tournament in 2 weeks.
Last question is, you guys definitely cultivated a lot of love this past couple of weeks. So how do you plan to maintain this when venturing onto the road?
Yeah, I think the big thing is the toughness that we've shown, and Hedda, I think, alluded to it as well as Sween. I think the focus of practice has been really solid. I think the focus on, sometimes when the end is near, I think the focus tends to get a little sharper, and I think you're seeing that with the senior group leading the way. And if we can take the momentum from this game and just what they're capable of doing, they showed that today against a very good team, that if we do that and we do that well, and we focus on the same things heading into next week and the tournament, I said it in the locker room, we're a dangerous team in March. I think the way we're playing, I don't think any coach is going to want to see us in the conference tournament. So that gets me excited because that's how it should be, And I said that is our edge, as we head into the tournament, and they have to believe in that. So I think if they do, I think we can, be successful. And I think it starts with this group of seniors because I think they certainly showed today what they're capable of doing.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.